Thank you guys for serving. I really, really appreciate it. This week we are looking at the top 5 reasons that kids misbehave and how we can proactively address those. If you missed the first 5 weeks of the countdown, just look at last week's email that you got and you'll find the link there. So, without further ado, the number 5 reason that kids misbehave is they are experiencing toil and stress at home. Maybe their parents are fighting or are getting a divorce. Maybe school is just really hard on them this year, and they come into class with all these barriers and all these weights, and there is no chance for them to really focus. So I hope that you are praying for your kids' spiritual lives at home. I hope that you are connecting with parents and sharing a bit with parents, and that you are praying protection around your kids at home. And if you know of a kid who has some tough times at home, just show extra love, show extra patience. What they need most of all is to know that someone is there who will be with them throughout their ups and downs. The number 4 reason kids misbehave is that they are only being asked to sit and listen. It is really, really tough to get a kid to remain focused when all he's doing is sitting and listening. So if there's any way in your time of teaching or your time with them to get them up and moving, to get them interacting in the lesson, to get them answering questions, to get them acting it out, anything that you can do where they aren't just sitting and listening, you will have it much better. And if you notice that half your kids have started wandering away while you're talking, just stop talking and come up with something quick to do. Have them stand up and sit down and do a couple jumping jacks and then go back in. Because kids can't be asked to just sit and listen for a long time. Number 3 reason kids misbehave is that they are testing the boundaries. And boundaries are what help kids feel safe. And so when there's something that's supposed to keep you safe, you test it and you work out at it. If you've ever been on a roller coaster and you had that thing that comes down and it pushes against you, what you do first is you push and you push and you try to get out of it, because you want to know that when you're in the middle of a flip, you will be safe. And that's the same way with kids. They want to know where the boundaries are and where it's safe. And so the best thing to do is be consistent. When you say to do something, you follow through. When you tell them do this or there will be a punishment, do the punishment. Let the punishment be fully taken out. Let them know that you are going to be consistent with boundaries. The second reason kids misbehave is some kids misbehave because they have a medical condition, some ADHD or autism or anything else where they cannot control their behavior as well. And please be patient, and if there is a kid with a medical condition, we want to help you out. We'll look for someone who could be a one-on-one person to be with them and to help them. So if there's a kid who's misbehaving because of a medical condition, let us know and we'll talk with the parents and we'll figure out the best way to support them. The last reason kids misbehave is they are bored. And so, having a fun environment, having fun, doing some things just because they're fun, playing games, doing crafts, singing crazy songs, doing crazy things, anything that will help kids from being bored will help with your behavior problem. So, look for ways to add fun and excitement into what you're doing, and you will help kids from the one thing that makes most kids misbehave: boredom. Next week, we'll start talking about some discipline, how to do discipline, and then we'll address some class management techniques. So, looking forward to continuing this series with you. Thank you.